update as to what all's going on. Just going to show you what we're doing around the property this afternoon. It's time to water. So came down here to the creek, saw a snake, shot it. It is down somewhere in that. You can go get it. I'm not. How do I know I shot it? Buck shot at 15 feet. Do it every time. So we're going to go ahead and crank the pump up. I've already checked the oil. I've checked the pump. The pump is still primed. That's kind of why I keep this bucket of water here to prime, to make it easy to prime everything. Oh, there's the shotgun and the shovel. Both are pretty much about on the same level. Both good tools. Now, we're going to get everything ready. I've already hooked it up to the garden, so we're going to crank this dude up and irrigate. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. Pump's going. We got pressure in here. This was one spot that I had a little leak, and so I put a little bit of Teflon tape on that, and it seems to be doing famously. I'm curious to see where I cut down that mimosa tree because it jiggled the fence line, and I was afraid I might have cracked one of my glue seals. That's why I'm just kind of walking this guy. That's where we cut the tree down. Do not see any leaks whatsoever. That's all I have left, and you can see the mountain of stuff that I have. I packed this stuff in here, and before I started doing this, I had a bunch of old fence line, old barbed wire. So I tacked it and nailed it inside there. So inside all of that is a fence, and I just pack it and pile it all through there. And occasionally, since this is all jammed up, when the deer come through, they'll walk right down through here, and it's just easier. More to come, guys. Okay guys, now we're back and we're up here by the garden, and I want to show you, this is pretty much how we water our garden. We take the fire hose and lay it at the top and let it soak down and run, and then every now and then I'll spray it up in the air in the evenings when we have less chance of problems from wilting. But that is how we get everything done. The tomatoes, I think, are going to be about exhausted in another month. So we're going to have to start thinking about what else we're going to need to plant. A friend of mine suggested field peas. So we'll probably be doing some field peas. Going to do some canning on them as well. My peppers, I've got so many peppers, we started selling them. And actually made a little bit of money off of it. Made enough money to buy more seed. So, how about that? It's kind of crazy. So we got to figure out what else we're going to do. And I've got the other garden spot picked out. A lot more work. Need to hire somebody. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. And you can see this is how the watering goes. I've got about, well, everything from the sidewalk over watered. I'm just going to let it run and pool. And we want to take that, move it over. I've got that the fire hose sprayer right there, but it's a little bit intense, so we'll probably just let it run like that, and we'll let it run in the garden for about 15 minutes, and it floods it, and then probably on each side for 15 minutes, and it floods it there, and that's a lot of water. I think that thing pumps out, gosh, I have to look at the specs, 3,000 gallons a minute, so it's a lot of water, but got a big creek now. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back, and you remember the apple tree from the previous video? Yeah, there's another limb, and see, it just split and broke, and there's another one. So that tree will be dead. I mean, I probably will just cut it down and put in a new tree, new apple tree. Try to find one few years old and pay a little bit for it and put it in there, because it's killing itself. So more to come. Okay guys, now the sun, you can kind of see, is about to go down behind the tree line. Then it's going to hit the ridge. It's all going to get dark back here. We are through watering. It was about a good 45 minutes worth of watering, and it was free, so can't beat it. Like I said, creek hadn't dropped any. Thank you, Mr. Beaver. You know I like beaver. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. I want to show you this. This is the underground all through the yard, and you might have seen a few of the videos. I've got several runs of irrigation pipe laid so it doesn't flood or anything like that. So some people might say, oh, you're taking the water out of the creek. Well, no, not really, because it's flowing right back. We're just washing it through, getting the nutrients from the creek water and cycling it back. Anyway guys, more to come. Okay guys, now we're back. We're about ready to wrap it up, because it's actually run a lot longer than I planned as far as just watering and yard work and stuff is gone. This is something I dug up. I was planting some forsythia for my wife. We got a bunch of it. We're going to run down the fence line. And oh my God, you never know what's under there. So 4 inches of concrete, and we were able to get it. Fortunately, it was in a corner. That was actually where the light used to be, I think. So I was able to get it up really good. And she's added a couple of more pieces to the garden. She really likes this, and I'm glad. The square piece, and then we got the round piece. We've had that, and the birds. Oh hell, the bird fell over. We got a bird down, guys. More to come. Okay guys, so I guess that's going to be about it for me today. Did want to do a video. I got some new tools for work, some precision stuff, calipers, micrometers, and stuff like that, taper gauges, really cool stuff that relates to what I do. Not gonna be able to do it today, I'm too tired. But we're also going to get everything finished up on this. I got a little bit more to do, a few more scoops or truckloads of dirt, and it will be finished. And then we'll go ahead and wire it, and we're going to put a little bit of electronics in it. I'm thinking we're going to do a CB radio and some other stuff just to be able to. I'll be damned. There's Edward. Damn cat. He wants his bribe money. Damn cat. Anyway, so it's going to be wrapping it up for us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the shares. I really appreciate it. The Murray Gator doing famously. That thing was great. I do need to adjust the brakes a little bit, and then I'm going to have to get a disc brake. I had the belt, I had the chain come off one time, but that was rocking it from from first to reverse a couple of times. So trying to find a sweet spot on it. That was my fault, but we are going to put a tensioner on it, so that's in the works as well. Got a lot of good stuff coming. Y'all gonna make some mayhem.